Thoughts on Jorobe?
You want me to give my thoughts on Jorobe?
So my thoughts on Jorobe is where the hell has he been? Actually, it's crazy. Yeah, what are your thoughts on?
I don't know what words I'm
your
allowed to
thoughts
say on here.
Whoa! Listen, my thoughts personally on Jorobe. I don't. I see. I don't. I want to say it, but I feel like if I say mine first, you're gonna hold back.
I won't.
Because I miss Jorobe, to be absolutely honest with you. I've seen a correlation with Jorobe's lack of existence and the toxicity on this app going up. I feel like, as silly as Jorobe was, he gave everybody like their fix. You know, he would be like outraged over something stupid. Like it didn't even matter. Like, oh, somebody photoshopped Jeanette McCurdy. Is that the girl from iCarly?
iCarly, yeah.
Yeah, and then he would be like, this is terrible. You made her fat, and you guys are fat shaming. It's like, you're being stupid. But all the fucking alt girls felt appeased. They're like, yeah, Jorobe, you did it. And like, we had a pretty calm time in the app. And now people are getting like, you got like, oh, they have like an audio that's I hate all men. And if you make I hate all women, all of a sudden the fucking alt girls pour in there. Like they need their king back. We need our king Jorobe. That's how I feel about Jorobe. How do you feel about?
I don't know
Jorobe?
what words I'm allowed to say, but I'm gonna say this because I don't
words.
think like it's a bad one. But I would call him like he's a ninny. Like I hate him. The first video I ever saw of him was when he was like, how dare you use the wrong pronouns for me because like someone said he was a girl. Do you know why they said he was a girl? Because he's a ninny.
Are you saying that he's effeminate? That is like the weirdest.
No, I don't. But that's the thing. Like I don't. Well, because I can't. I'm assuming I can't say the P word.
Yeah, don't. I mean, you could, but like I feel
That's what I'm trying to. Like, yeah.
She meant pussy.
Yeah, he's a.
But we don't. But she doesn't want to do that because she doesn't want to offend women. Because like Jorobe,
I don't care about offending women. I don't care.
I was gonna make a joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I hate him so much. So it's not because like if he is like effeminate or whatever, like do your thing. But he's just he's a weak person. Yeah. I feel like he's weak. He's a crybaby.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
You know what? That's a good point. Because all the I know like we actually like you have a lot of like feminine male friends and they're not like weak.
I'm and that's the difference. Like I'm the biggest crybaby, but I own it. And like I'm not a pussy about it. And he is, and that's what truly irritates me.
No, but it's like I know a lot of feminine men, and like all the feminine men I know around here, like they're like strong, like they're like strong. You know what I mean? Like it's as strong as like anybody else.
They're so strong-willed, like they're not gonna like feminine. Break down easily. And the fact that that one video, and that was before Jorobe was even a thing for you. I remember it. I pulled up from work, and you were still working at the bus company, and I sent you the video on TikTok, and I was like, "Did you see this?" And he was crying about being called like a girl.
Yeah, who cares? It's so funny because like nowadays that shit wouldn't fly. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like nowadays somebody called me a girl, I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? Or like, hey, are you trans?
And that's the thing. Like, why are you so offended by being called a girl? Especially from his perspective.
Sexist
I feel like his proper response, if he wanted to like live up to his Jorobe thing, would be to like, so what if I'm a girl? Like, girls are this amazing
girls
in
are
these
powerful.
many ways. Exactly, but instead he like cried like transphobia.
Yeah, right. Like all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, trans. What? Am I trans? Yeah. Who cares? I'm trans. I don't care. Like, am I trans? Sure. I don't care. I'm never gonna answer. Yeah. I don't. I hate it when people get offended by that. It's like the weirdest shit. Because I remember, for those of you who don't know, there's like a rather big Twitch streamer. Not that. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty big because I'm really obese, but. She's a big Twitch streamer, or she's a Twitch streamer, and she was like, I popped in her chat one day, and I thought that she might be a trans woman, and it wasn't like an offensive thing. I was like, hey, are you trans? And she banned me immediately, and she's like tried to lecture me. She's like, how dare you come into my chat and like ask a question like that? But it's like, why is it so bad to be trans, bro?
I think that cis people getting offended over being asked if they're trans is like more transphobic than like other things.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like the most transphobic thing is to get offended when somebody calls you trans. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, I'm trans. I'm trans and I love it. I don't care.
That's all I
doesn't mean anything. It's like, oh, it doesn't mean anything bad to me. Who gives a shit? Like if somebody's like, yeah, I'm trans. A Trans Am Ford F-150.
That was one of your like first biggest TikToks.
Jungus. Which one was that?
Trans Day of Visibility, I think.
Trans Day of Visibility, yeah. And then I was like, today's Trans Day of Visibility, and then I played a bunch of like
transmissions and cars.
The best trans video I've ever had. It was so funny. It was somebody's like, today's the Trans Day of something, maybe, and then but it also happened to be National Walnut Day. So we went to the store and got walnuts, and I slow-mo poured them all over me, and I was like,
that was the first TikTok that like we like truly committed to, because it was it took us when like COVID first started, like grocery stores were still closing at like 9 o'clock. And we ran, and we hadn't been going out either. And I remember that was the first time we went to Quick Check. And then we went out to the grocery store and we found walnuts. And that was actually here.
Yeah. We did it in this room when it was still her bedroom. It converted another one. Yeah, that was funny. You remember when you poured Pepsi on myself? That was true.
That was at your house.
That was so funny though.
Here you did the mayonnaise.
This is my house. Yeah, the mayonnaise was so good.
But it was yogurt and pickles.
I don't like yeah, we used yogurt because I'm like. Hey everyone, if you liked that video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow my Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and TikTok. All links are in the description. Also, check out my Patreon if you'd like to support me even more than you already do. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you all.